Hello and welcome to another episode of What's Inside. Today we are looking at a copy of Sorry. This is from Hasbro Games. This is the 2016 version that is currently on the shelves as of this recording in 2018. So let's open this up and see what the difference is between this and the older versions. Now this is aimed at ages 6 and up, 2 to 4 players. And we get kind of an idea of what to expect on the back here. So inside we're going to find a game board, 12 Sorry pawns, 45 cards, and instructions. Alright, so here's our instruction sheet. It's very small, as you can see. It's an odd shape too, so be careful. The paper is very thin. It'll be easily ripped. Alright, so let's look at our game board here. And here's our pawns and our cards, which we will look at closely in a moment. Okay, it's a four-fold board. And each section is a different color. We have green, yellow, blue, and then red at the top here. So we have the cards go here, and discards go here. Simple, it's in the center, nothing to worry about. So you have your start section, your slide bar, and your safe zone, then home. And in some versions, people were using dice to get around the board. This one uses cards. So we'll examine the cards here in a second. The board quality is kind of cheap. The price on this game tends to vary heavily from about $5 to $10 depending on where you buy it and if it's a seasonal sale or anything like that. So I honestly don't know if it's worth $10 because the quality is really not that good. It's not going to hold up to a lot of plays. So if you or the kids really like this probably is only going to last maybe a year or two before it gets destroyed, depending on if drinks get spilled. There's not a lot of protection on here. It's mostly just a large sticker on a cardstock piece that isn't even that high of quality. It's pretty easily bent. I could push on this and bend it very, very easily. So if you get a chance, I wouldn't pay more than about $7 for this myself. I got it on sale for $4.99 because of a holiday sale, and it's just been kind of sitting around, and I haven't got around to filming this, honestly, because other life things have come up. But I would try and get this either at a Black Friday type sale or post-Thanksgiving or something along those lines when there's going to be large sales in the bigger stores, or after market clearance when you've got, they're doing inventory in like January or something and they want to filter stuff out and overstock, that sort of thing. That'd be the best time to pick this up, I think. As you can see, there's no protection on the back of the board either. It's just a standard fourfold, and the paper quality is so bad that it does start to rise up already. And this is the new version of the game, and it's already bending pretty heavily. So yeah, not real high quality there from Hasbro, but you do get what you pay for like usual. So let's look at our pawns here. You get 3 of each color, and these are made with a sort of vinyl plastic. They're not as nice as the more high quality plastic they used to use on this game. So you're going to notice a difference if you had the old version in the 80s or 90s to these cheaply molded tokens. Now these are probably a little stronger, and if they break they're not going to have a jagged edge, but they probably won't break because it is just molded plastic. So these are, they're okay. I like the old ones a little better. They were slicker. These are kind of a matte color. They don't shine, but they'll work fine. And for the price, you really can't go wrong. So you got all 4 colors there, 3 of each. Alright, let's look at our card deck. Let me zoom in so we can get a closer look at the cards. Okay, so we've got a sealed deck of cards here. It does have a piece that's supposed to help you pull it out, but doesn't seem to work too well. Right, they do have rounded edges, so that is pretty nice. The card quality is, it's okay actually. It's not that bad. They're a little thin, but it's not heavily lacquered, so they shouldn't stick together. Alright, so let's see what we've got here. We have a sorry card, which says, move a pawn from your start area to take the place of another player's pawn, which must return to its own start area or move forward 4. There's a second one, third one, fourth. So we got 4 sorry cards. We have move forward 12, another 12, a third 12, fourth 12. Then we have 11, move forward 11, or change places with an opponent. And we have 4 of those. Then we have a 10. Move forward 10 or move backward 1. And we have 4 of those. 8. Move forward 8. Alright, 7. Move forward 7 or split the move between 2 of your pawns. Four of those. Then we have a 5. Move forward 5. Then we have 4 5s. Then we have a 4. Move backward 4. Then we have 3. Move forward 3. We have 4 3s. 2, move forward 2. We have 4 of those. Then we have the 1, move forward 1. Then we have 5 1s. And there are no number 6s, you'll notice. So, 5 number 1s and 4 of everything else, and you have to follow the instructions written on the card. And a lot of them give you options to split it up. So the cards are pretty decent quality. They should withstand some light shuffling for a while. I'd be more worried about the board than the cards, unless you or your kids are really bad at shuffling, then you might scuff them up or tear them. But the design is pretty nice. Like I said, I thought there were ones that used a dice, but maybe I might be wrong on that. Somebody will yell at me in the comments. But this is a classic game. It's very easy to play. It's good for most ages. Don't seem to have a problem with it. It's aimed at ages 6 and up. So your average kid can figure it out pretty easily. It's not a complicated game by any stretch of the imagination. And that's why it's a classic. And it's in many, many game libraries, especially if you have kids. So this is definitely worth the money if you can find it for less than $10. I'd say 7 is pretty much the target number to get this version of the game. There are a lot of these around, so you could probably find it used, but you'll want to make sure all the cards are there and all the tokens. Like I said, there's 45 cards, so the game board being screwed up is my main concern. You can replace pieces fairly easily. They even sell these from different manufacturers on various websites like Amazon and eBay, so you can probably replicate these exact style of pieces. If not, you can always buy some replacements. The cards are obviously very important, but you could probably replicate those too by just copying the instructions down if you're missing those. But the game board is the piece that I would worry about the most, honestly. So that is Sorry from Hasbro Gaming. Ages 6 and up, 2 to 4 players. I like this game. It's a classic. It's a game of attacking and destroying your enemies through cutesy cartoon pawns and cards. But it's a lot of fun. It's all ages game. But that'll do it for this one. As always, thank you so much for watching and supporting the channel, and we hope to see you on the next episode.